Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? How you doing this fine diddly evening? Oh, evening, my bad. Ho ho. So, as you can see in the title of this video, it's PC Misconceptions, and, we're gonna get serious up in this bitch. And I'm gonna talk about PCs here. Much heated debate. So, most people argue that, oh, geez, what the hell? Oh, I just got fucked up there. Most people say that, you know, consoles are better than PCs, and you know what I say? Bullshit. It's mostly because of, oh, they have a controller. It's easier to use. You know what you can do? You can just get an Xbox controller for the PC. But anyways, that's not really the point of this video. Most people think that, to play every game on max, you gotta get, like, those max... To get those max settings, you gotta get like $1 billion PC. That's a lie. Right now, I am physically able to build a PC for around $300 to $400 and allow you to play games like Battlefield 3 at reasonable settings. Reasonable settings, like let's say medium or high. I guess I failed there. Like, for example, most people think, oh, you gotta get an i7. Oh, yeah, $300 processor with a, like, GTX 661, whatever the fuck. I'm just messing around. Most people think you gotta get, like, a GTX 670 or 680 or 690, even the 7900 series, just to get max settings. And, like, well, that's a bunch of baloney. I mean, let's say you let's say you trade in your console or your Xbox and some of your games and etc. etc. Well, you'll get back like how much? $400, $400, $500. Store credit, obviously, but you can always sell the store credit to someone else. Get back $400, $500. And what you can do is you can take that money and build a pretty decent PC that you can upgrade later too. So if you want to upgrade that junk, and upgrade it whenever the hell you want. Like, for example, would you rather have a PC that plays, okay, for example, this game, Battlefield, look at this, I'm playing it at max settings. Would you rather have a PC that plays this game at reasonable frames rate at medium or high settings? I think I would take that. Oh, I just got fucked up. Because Xbox and PS3 is even worse than Xbox. PS3 has a way worse graphics card, whatever the hell is included in it. It's outdated. It's like 5 years old. It's really outdated. Anyways, I just keep getting caught up in the game. Anyways, I'm not trying to say that console gaming is bad, but I really hate when people say, oh man, my Xbox plays this game at 1080p. Oh, it's so awesome. That's a lie. Battlefield's, like the native resolution of Battlefield is like around 720p for the Xbox. That's upscaled to 1080p, so you see where I'm going here. And it's 720p upscaled, which means it doesn't look as clear as playing actual 1080p native. Which nobody understands. My friends will argue with me like, oh man, Xbox still has really nice graphics. Yeah, I guess you've never played PC before, have you? And that's the problem here. Most people just, no one knows about PC gaming that much anyways. They always say, oh, consoles are just, no, they're the best. Because you don't have to pay as much for it, etc. But listen here. Get like, you can get an AMD APU, which is like a graphics card built into the CPU, and then get like a small graphics card to crossfire them bitches. And I guess you'll get reasonable performance for medium to high settings, I guess. Probably medium settings. Or you can get like an Intel Pentium G, whatever the hell they are, that are dual cores, or an i3 that are perfect for gaming. Get those for like $80, small motherboard, and then Most people say get 8 gigs of RAM that are like, they always say Vengeance or something like that. You can get RAM for like 26 bucks. 8 gigs, 1600 RAM. 1600 as in the like speed. 1600 megahertz clock. You really don't need to get like 8 gigs worth like 100 bucks of like 2100 megahertz RAM. That's really, I mean, you can even do that yourself. You don't even have to do that. You don't have to buy one that's already like that high over. Well, you know what I mean. You get the point. You get that bad boy with like a GTX 660 or a 650 Ti or a 660, which will bring you to a total cost of around like, well, shoot, bring you total cost around like 600, 500 bucks, something like that. Now you take that, you'll probably be able to play most games on high to max settings. Probably. I'm saying probably because I don't know. I don't have that. Probably can. $600 to $500, $600, something like that. Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that cost. It could be more than that. You can take that, and all the money you save on like Steam. Because how much do you pay for? How much do you pay for CD copies? You pay what? 60 bucks plus tax. You end up paying like 65, something like that. Close to $70 per game. That's as much as I paid for certain games. I remember from GameStop. Well, you paid like 70 bucks almost for one game. During the Steam summer sale, you can get that game brand new if it goes on sale for like half off, $30. Shit, I just saved $30 on that game. And most games don't even cost over 50 bucks. Most of them are $49.99. Besides Call of Duty. Call of Duty is actually $59.99 on Steam right now, I think. But yeah, see that's what no one gets that. Let's say you want to play a lot of games, you're stuck with like, you want to play some small games, you're stuck with these Battlefield, Call of Duty, and then you have nothing else to play. Well, shit, Steam has sales they have daily deals every day. Meaning you can get like small indie games, even like big games, half off, 75% off. Save shitloads of money. Shitloads. Yet nobody takes advantage of this shit. They're always like, oh man, PC costs like $1,000. Even then, like my PC is kind of, I overdid it. And I'm probably gonna keep overdoing it just so I'll have it for a couple, like 4 or 5 years. Well, most people say, oh man, you have to have like a $1,500 PC to play every game on max settings, and that's what you need. I'm probably gonna get 7950s in Crossfire because in this game, recording is only like 60. I stay above 60 frames, but Hitman, if I want to play certain like newer games in max settings, well, gonna need a better GPU. I think right now I can max most games and record fine, but within a year or two, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be the deal. Might as well Crossfire these. And people would say that I could just get a single better card next year. Well, shit. You know what I mean? Well, shit. Certain games like Sleeping Dogs, oh man, single GPU, my frames dropped to like 30. It's crazy. It's kind of more of because I typically it's more of the human greed. You want something, you get it, and you want more. That's how I am, I guess. I might not get a 7950. I don't know what I don't know what I've decided yet. I might just upgrade to a 7970 or GTX 680 or something, and then sell this 7950 I have right now. I'll probably do that instead. But yeah, you don't really need to get that. Like I'm not trying to tell you to go out and spend like $1 billion. Like if you have the money, go ahead and spend $1 billion on your PC. Best of luck to you, you know. And you'll get better performance anyways. But how much you pay? $70 for console. Let's say you want to get like three or 4 games, maybe 5 games a year for a console. 5 new games. How much is that? 70 times 5, $3,500. $350. $350 right there. $350. And then if you don't buy those and buy them on the PC and save like pay like 30 for them, 30, 40, you just saved like $30, $40 right there, which is $200, $200 to $1,500 saved. That's a shitload of money. With that money, you could have like, that's the difference between getting a i3 and an i5. If you really want to, you can sell all your games and shit and buy, like, my computer, an i5, and then get like a 7850 or 7870 or something like that. And shit, you'll be maxing every game, no problem. You don't even need as much as I have. I have a 3 terabyte hard drive for recording and such. Then I have an SSD for Battlefield. Then I have an SSD for my boot drive. You don't have to overdo it like that. Well, the whole point, just to sum it up, the whole point of this video is, do not fall into that console gaming is easily accessible and blah 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 bullshit, because I'm not trying to say it's bad, because sure, if you don't want to spend like $1 billion and your friends don't have $1 billion to spend on a PC, then it makes sense. You want to get the more affordable option. But if you're playing solo like I am, I never really play with my friends that much because they always play console. You can always just sell your shit, get a freaking PC. Then if you want, you can get a wireless controller for the PC with a wireless receiver, and bada boom, you got yourself a freaking Xbox. And by Xbox, you know what I mean. You know what I mean by Xbox. You got the controller and all that shebang. You can do that. Or you can make it you can do that, and it can also be your home entertainment PC. Who's stopping you? Nobody. There's like console. Yeah, it's pretty. You can travel with it, I guess. Easily accessible, etc., etc. PC, you gotta get all these parts and you gotta build them. Now let me tell you, most people say, "Oh man, I can't build a PC." Well, shit, I couldn't build a PC like a year ago, and then I learned how to within a week. Not even a week, within a day, I knew how to build one. It's really not that hard. Just Google how to build one and look for a video, and then boom, you got it. That's all you gotta do. And yeah, stay tuned, because I'm actually gonna put out, like, if you're interested in this, I'm gonna put out some extra information, such as what graphics card do you want to get and stuff like that, because I don't see many guides on actually how to do this and what you actually need, and I'm gonna answer some questions here in the upcoming videos. So yeah, stay tuned. Yes, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah. And now I just bunny hop, pistol shoot. Peace.